a student of makeup, learning how to follow the trends, how to follow what clients want. It's all about the client.
Issue
God
from
says our network in Cameroon, we have good network.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're having a wonderful guest with us. Wonderful guest. We are happy to have her with us. So our wonderful guest would like for you to introduce yourself to us.
Hi, Lawson. Thank you for having me on your channel today. It's an honor for me. My name is Victorine Bitakwe. I'm a content creator here on YouTube. I do videos on travel, lifestyle, and culture. And I'm also a makeup artist, a makeup teacher, and I sing. So glad to be here.
Okay, wow. In fact, the book is enormous. So can you tell us a bit and like you do a lot of things. So we are talking about skill improvement. Can you tell us a bit how you got into YouTube and makeup?
How I got into YouTube and makeup. Okay, so what mentioning that I studied law in the University of Yaoundé too, and by the time I got to my master's level, I developed this interest for makeup. By then, makeup wasn't a thing in Cameroon where I am from, but the love just got into my heart, and I started following that path. And you see, it's one thing leading to another. Being a makeup artist, it causes you to travel. People, especially here in Cameroon, like before everything, the crisis started, when people want to do their traditional weddings, they do in their villages. That's where all the fun is found.
Mm-hmm.
So being a makeup artist, like a bridal makeup artist, I used to travel to villages a lot. I'll go to Furawa, I'll go to Acha, far villages.
Mm-hmm.
And from those trips, my love for YouTube started because when I go on such trips, most of our villages in Cameroon don't have like good roads, no electricity, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
also a storyteller. So when I go to such places, I come back, I want to explain to people how we suffered on the road. I broke my makeup box. There was no place to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and it led me to, when you explain with your mouth, people don't really understand. So I
That's
said, I'm going to document my trips. The next time when we are suffering, instead of trying to explain to somebody, I'm going to film it and I'm going to share it when I come back to town. So, yes, that's how YouTube was birthed, from me trying to tell stories of my experiences on the road. Yeah.
wow, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. I mean, wow. A small vision leading to a. I mean, now you're
Yes.
a. Let's say you're the top ranking YouTuber in Cameroon, which I know, living in Cameroon. I mean, wow.
English Cameroon, yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. Powerful. So how long did it take to master makeup your craft?
Well, when it comes to a craft like mine, I will not say I have mastered the craft. I
Okay.
would say it's progressive. I would say
Mm-hmm.
it's one day at a time, because this is something that has trends every other minute. So if I sit with the knowledge that I gathered in 2015 and I tell myself I'm the baddest makeup artist, then I'm losing already. So the craft makeup, it's a work that you learn every day. So I wouldn't say I'm a master. I would say I'm always a student of makeup, learning how to follow the trends, how to follow what clients want. It's all about the client at the end of the day. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a student.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Fungi Lawson has come to Red Expensive to become a makeup to do makeup classes. How long can I take for me to be like, or for you to be like, okay, you can do something now?
Okay, so I didn't mention this. I run a school called Red Aesthetics, Raising Aesthetic Domain. So when he said coming to Red Aesthetics to study makeup, it's about my makeup school.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a couple of sessions. There is the session for the beginner who wants to learn just for themselves. There is a session for a beginner who wants to learn to make money out of it, to be professional. So, like the basic makeup course for you to have an idea of the theory and how to apply like the basic theory on your face and all of that is a month. You need a month of intensive practice and learning.
Wow, I like this. A month of intensive practice.
Yes.
So for you to be a beginner in the craft of makeup, you have to do a month of intensive practice. Wow.
Yeah. And also, like I said, you don't that just sets you on a platform to understand the theory.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you have to be consistent in order
Wow.
to grasp everything that you need to grasp. So it's a lifelong, if something that you want to do forever, you need to be studying it forever. So the month just puts you in a place where you have an understanding of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So I have to, if I want to become a makeup artist, I have to learn forever.
You learn forever. I'm still learning. Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful. So what are the soft skills required to become a makeup artist and also a YouTuber?
A makeup artist and a YouTuber. Well, these are both skills that require patience. You
Mm-hmm.
need a lot of patience. If you don't have patience, then you cannot do um, the things that I do. You need patience, you need consistency, mm, and you need to love the things that you're doing. Yeah, basically those. Because these jobs can frustrate you. One, working with people have different mentalities. So people will stretch you on the field when you're doing makeup. People will stretch you, and you can't just lash out on your clients and stuff like that. No, you need to know how to compose yourself. You need to know how to interact with people professionally and not to go, when somebody just snaps at you, you're snapping back. No, you don't need that in your work. And also with YouTube, people, like a lot of people are getting to understand that YouTube has money, it pays and stuff like that, and then they rush into it. They don't have the patience to cultivate their channel to grow to a point where it can bear fruit. So without the patience, you can't do any of the things that I'm doing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So you need patience, consistency, and how do you call it?
Love.
When it comes to people management, what the name? What name do they have for that?
Well, just interacting with people.
Okay, interacting with people.
Yeah.
So, what has been the biggest challenge you have faced so far in your career? The biggest challenge you faced when you decided to become a makeup
The
artist
biggest challenge I have faced in
so far in your career?
biggest challenge I have faced in my career, let me start with YouTube, which is which is something that I'm really into lately. The biggest challenge I have faced is that my community is not very open to social media, to I vlog for a living,
Mm-hmm.
and the community I am in, they're not open-minded. They feel like, and also I don't really blame them because we are going through a lot as a country. So
Yeah.
every time somebody sees you holding a camera, that they're like, red flag, that's a threat. So they don't permit you to do as other people. Okay, let me give an example. I traveled to Kenya sometime last year to vlog, to create stories like I do. And in Kenya, when people just see you holding your phone, they come up to you and they're like, hey, are you a content creator? Are you on Instagram? Are you on Facebook? Give me the name of your channel. I would love to subscribe to your channel. So their culture permits content creators to grow it's easy for them. But in my place, if they see you with a phone up, they're like, threat. I lost you.
Okay, sorry. I think the network issue or
God says
something.
our network in Cameroon, we have good network.
Okay, so
Yeah,
your
so
phone.
so I was talking about our culture. Our
Mhm.
culture doesn't really give you liberty to film stuff like that. Yes.
Oh, okay. So the culture and where you are to, like, I mean, for example, I only
Yes.
started. I was trying to do YouTube. Oh. I only started YouTube when I came over here because connection, light, are very good in the
Oh, yes. Yes.
environment.
We have all of those limitations from the network, our network providers, like they will just mess you up. The electricity, like, is not stable at any moment, the light can just go off, things like that. It really hinders the growth of one's journey.
So looking back, is there anything you wish you did when you were trying to pursue this your career and in the beginning, which you maybe think you took the wrong way or maybe it was not the right path for you, it was not the right route for you to take when you started pursuing your career? Any mistakes you made when you began?
Okay, if there's anything I wish I did different,
Yes,
um
like the hardest thing you have been able to learn so far in your career.
okay, I feel like the results we get are a reflection of the path that we took. So I'm not regretting where I am. I don't have any regrets right now. I'm not sad about the level where I am on. I'm happy with where I am. And I feel like where I am is because of the path that I took.
Wow,
So I feel like if I want to change something that happened or a path that I took, it won't lead me to where I am right now.
wow,
So I'm fine with the journey and I'm
wow,
happy in the place where I am right now.
wow, 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 wow. That's so powerful. Sometimes we forget that.
Yeah.
Wow. In fact,
And this is not to say that the journey is soft. It's not to say
mm,
that the road has been easy and all of that. But I appreciate where I am. I'm contented with where I am right now. So the journey was worth it. Or the journey is still worth it because I'm not there. I'm still walking to where I have to be.
oh, okay. Nice. The sky is your beginning. Oh.
Amen. Amen.
So when you began, did you envision yourself going this far? Because now, for me now, I'm like, this is me. This is where. So did you envision yourself going that far?
Okay. Um, I think the wonderful thing about a vision is that a vision is large. A vision is really large, like it's a big picture of where you want to be. So if I say that I am close to my vision of of who I want to become or who I am meant to be, then I'll tell you that I am lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even close to it. But I am learning to celebrate every win. I learn to celebrate every win as I go ahead. I don't look at the wins. Like, for example, let me talk about my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, my goal for last year was 100,000 subscribers because I know the number of people. No, I don't know the number of people that are on earth, but there are lots and there are thousands and millions and billions of people on earth. And YouTube is this platform where you can reach to anybody. So I set a goal for 100,000, and my target is the world. My target is the world. I want to reach out to the world. I did not attain the 100,000, but I left. I was somewhere around 8,000. I went to 14,000. I am celebrating that win, even though I am not where I wanted to be. That was 100,000. But I'm grateful that I grew from 8 to 14,000. So this is, I from the vision. The vision is bigger than where I am right now, but I am on the path going to where the vision is, and I am celebrating my wins. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
We are seeing the wins. We are celebrating it for you.
Celebrating with me. I'm celebrating too. Thank you very much.
So how much time do you how long? Let me not say how long. You are still building, but like when you began YouTube, like how long has it taken? Like how long has it been for you to be here where you are now?
To be where I am, this is my fourth year on YouTube, and it took me, like, the growth that I have on YouTube, it took me 2 years to amass. And this is because when I started YouTube, I did not understand, like I shared with you. I was trying to explain my stories, especially when I traveled to places like the Kankan Furawa, stuff like that. And I didn't have an understanding of what YouTube is. But it took me 2 years to understand that this is what YouTube wants from me. This is how I have to act. This is how I have to do. And in 2 years, I grew the channel to where it is right now. So most, like, the explosion, I'm calling it an explosion, but it's yeah, it's an explosion for me. The explosion came with knowledge and consistency. Yep.
Mm, okay. Knowledge and consistency. So please, well, let's ask you. Everybody has a secret, though. You have a secret. We have secrets. So we don't
A
want to,
secret.
but we want to know your daily routine. How disciplined we have to be able to achieve what you're currently achieving. Makeup, on YouTube, everything. Your daily routine, the daily routine you take. What is the what is the day, how do you call it? The life, red life. What does red life look like?
Okay. Are you asking about the secret?
Like your daily routine. What you do when
My
you wake up in the morning, how you organize your time for us to be able to achieve what you're achieving now.
okay. Before getting to how I spend my days or my day, I have two things that help me to grow. The first thing is knowing that I really don't know, and that what I know is not enough. So it gives me a clean slate every day. I wake up every day knowing that the knowledge of yesterday was good for yesterday. I need to get knowledge for today in order to move forward. So I don't sit on knowledge of yesterday and crown myself queen over knowledge, if that makes any sense even. And then there is consistency. This is not to say that I'm 100% consistent 24/7, all around, but the clean slate and the consistency helps me to advance. And now, how do I spend my days? I have a very unusual program. So this is not going to be one of those motivational speakers you watch on YouTube. They tell you wake up in the morning, do a cup of coffee, do your bed, go to the gym. I have a very unusual program. I am not I'm not really a morning person. I'm more of a night person, and this is because I like most of the editing, the voiceovers that I do them at night. So automatically, I don't know if my system is getting ready for bush, but when it's Cameroonians night, it's my morning.
Huh?
I'll just say that it's getting me ready for bush. So I am up at night. At night, that's when I study. At night, that is when I do my editing, my voiceovers, and everything that I do. The only thing that I do in the morning is I could wake up, I do some meditation, and then presently I'm doing a makeup class that starts from 11. So I do all I can to get ready by 11 a.m. and I start my class.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So, what is your advice to anyone who wants to learn a skill?
Who wants to learn a skill?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's going to be the same thing that I do. Know that you really don't know, be open to learn, and be consistent in knowing that you don't know, and in knowing also that you need to learn these things. So clean slate, consistency.
Wow. Thank you very much. And I have one fun fact. You need to, I mean, it's a very serious video, but what, give us one fun fact about the, let's know.
One one
What,
fun fact, one fun fact about Vicky. One fun fact about Vicky. Is it even fun? Okay, so if I want to say one thing, I'm out on social media. Everybody knows Vicky, 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 but I'm an introvert, a very fat introvert. I don't like to be caught out of my house. So when I travel out, people are like, "Oh, this girl is outgoing and stuff like that." When I come to my house, I don't want to meet with anybody. So I am the home, the home person.
I
Is
mean,
that even? That's a boring fact.
the funniest thing about you is that you're so composed when you're out of video. You're like,
Yeah,
as your face, as
you
your,
can testify, right?
yeah, I'm like, okay. But when I see you, I'm like, okay,
Like, how does she do it?
how do you, I,
Yeah,
okay, this is really interesting. I
yeah,
mean, you know, I'm grateful for your support. You are an inspiration to us. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. A lot of people are doing YouTube because, in fact, you begun, and a lot of us are like, oh wow, this you have shown us that people can do YouTube and succeed here in Cameroon. A lot of people are doing YouTube because you did it and you succeeded. A lot of people dreamt of doing it, but because you're making it, you're really inspiring us. We are grateful that you decided to do YouTube and that you have been consistent and that you are able to teach us that we need to be consistent in. So,
glory to God.
okay, any remarks or reviews, anything you want to just say?
Any remark? Thank you very much for having me on your show. If you're watching this channel, if you're watching us right now, make sure you subscribe to Lawson's channel. Check out my channel, Victorine Bitakwe, just in case you don't know what I do and who I am. You're going to see all my work there. And yes. Oh, also, if you want to learn makeup, like check out my work page at red.aesthetics. You're going to see my work and you can reach out to me. Yes.
Okay, all of our links are going to be in the description box, so you
Oh,
can definitely click on the link and then get to her. Thank you very much for having. So to all our viewers, please like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. Okay, nice day.
thank
We
you.
hope.
Have a great day,
Thank
Lawson.
you very much. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you for having me.